Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hey guys.
This is
Hello.
welcome to the Pro League Week 2, Day 6. Myself, I'm Mr. Super Schnitzel König, aka Sausage, from the beautiful clan Raid.
I'm Thomas, leader of Legion, as you know, and joining us is also a special guest today, and that is.
Sir Demisimus is my name, or you can call, or my other name is Peter, as you can might know me as well. I'm a member of Legion, so I'm a peasant of Thomas, if I may say it that way.
It's a beautiful way to say it. I mean, we heard a lot of times that Thomas has a beautiful way to treat you guys in Legion,
Yeah,
so I'm sure you
he's
all.
amazing. His attitude is wonderful. Sometimes it's so
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Every time I talk to some guy from Legion, you can really feel how much love they have for Thomas.
Yeah, I know. He loves us all. He treats us like we're princesses of him or something. Top guy.
Yeah, I wished it was the same in our
Okay.
clan, but Flamer is just not nice.
Yeah,
I heard
I bet.
Manu likes you guys as well a lot.
Yeah, but we don't like him. That's the thing.
Oh, that's so mean.
Poor Benny.
Anyways, let's look at who's playing today. Who's playing today, Sausage? Do you know?
It's 6S or Success or former Kazna versus MK Molotov Cocktail.
Yep.
Yeah, two good teams. I think Molotov Cocktail was not yet able to win a match, were they?
No, I think they played. Who did they play last? I know they played us in the first round, and then they played someone else in the second.
And I
Earlier.
think didn't they play ROP yesterday?
Yeah,
Have
it
Oh
to
yeah,
was.
they played
see.
RP indeed.
It was not.
That was actually quite an interesting and tight and tense match. No,
Yeah, it was
I think it
pretty
was
close.
They played
5-3 in the
ROP.
end.
You're right. They played ROP on Thursday, but they lost 5-3. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't ROP have one
Mm.
player less in one of the games as well?
I'm not sure. I
I
actually did
think
not
they
get
did.
to watch that game.
Well, I heard that.
I've seen all the others so far, except for that day on Thursday. I was not here.
Uh,
But
yeah,
yeah,
I haven't watched that one either, but I heard that there were 6 players one game, so that's a pretty
yeah, I think
impressive
they could have been
result.
possible someone day after or something. But yeah, MK, they're the wild card team in this tournament. Like they were the wild card from the qualifiers because we had to add an extra team in to make 12. And yeah, they performed quite well in the qualifiers, so we decided to add them in, even though they didn't come top two in the group. But they did show some interesting things, so which is why I decided to add them to the tournament.
And I think they had the same amount of points as the two ones who went
Yeah,
on. No,
exactly.
I
That
think they
was the
just
reason.
had yeah.
They were only literally
So
like
anyway,
lost out head to head on points, even though they had the same amount. And yeah, we're playing
on the
Desert
other
Sun.
hand, we have Kazna or Success. So don't think we are crazy when we say Kazna all the time. Success. They just recently
Yeah,
changed their clan
everyone's
name.
just used to
No
saying
one knows why.
but
Hmm?
they just
And it's
changed.
still a mystery.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the clan reformed a bit. They changed some members, I guess, or something. So that's why it happened. But yeah, they're still very competitive as Kazna was. And yeah, this map is going to be interesting. Let's see. I mean, I think it's going to be evident that both teams are still going to take some mediums, but they're taking a lot of heavies for this map, in my opinion, more than usual. Like I think I see 4 heavies from the side of MK, and 1, 2, 4, 5 heavies from the side of Success. So both very heavy lineups here. Usually don't see those that often. What you guys think?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
From my
interesting.
personal
Yeah, sorry.
experience, oh yeah, no worries. Most people
No,
usually
just
play
tell.
mediums on this map and go the outside. This is, of course, from my personal experience of playing, but I don't know. They could be trying something new, both of the teams. I mean, there's 2 caps in the city, so they could be going city to get the points, but you don't know. It's
Yeah,
usually
most
more of a
teams in
battle
this
in
tournament so
desert.
far have went out. So yeah.
Exactly.
What is really interesting, well, since this medium nerf happened and is a more, like they're generally more heavies, you can see there's still not a big variety in heavies. It's mostly IS-7s or
Yeah,
FV215Bs. You
that's true.
hardly see anything else.
Yeah, don't see many
I don't know if
E5
this is
or
going,
S4s or E100. Oh,
yeah,
E100s
almost
you see
hard,
some,
yeah.
but not mouses. What Wargaming did also a big mistake. They accidentally, it seems, nerfed the mouse hammer. The turret is completely easy to pen now, and upper plate seems to be nerfed too. Anyways, let's get right into the game. Yeah, seems to be 4
Yes.
heavies on both sides. One side a bit more FV and have a leopard as well. Let's see which side they decide to go, whether for the cap in the city or whether just to go outside and try to defend cap B and capture A. It looks like both teams are going to the outside.
But MK are sending some IS-7s towards the middle.
Yeah, I think that MK are choosing a slightly different path. They're going through the middle with the IS-7s. That's interesting. Haven't seen that often.
They're going for the early spot in the middle.
STB from the MK
but
gets
look,
shot.
yeah, STB takes a lot of damage
But so do
already.
the FVs from S6S both take one shot each, so kind of even there.
Yeah, they have a leopard spotting in the tracks. No, he's relocating now. It looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging
And
around
the
the track.
IS-7s, I think MK is doing this classical.
But Twix is gonna get shots on them. Yeah, and Twix gets one shot off there. I think 6S are a bit more. I don't know. They're a bit more spread out with better positions to cover, while those I7s from MK are kind of in a pickle right now. They're getting shot by Twix there because they do not get cover.
Yeah, I feel like 6S are also a tad more aggressive than MK in their positioning.
Yeah, their
MK's
positions
a
are
bit
just.
behind.
Yeah, I agree with their positions are more. They have better shots from their positions. Like look at this, MK's taking so much damage.
Look at how much the FB of MK, how much damage it's taking.
Yeah, I think they're taking way too much damage here. The trades are really not that good. Well, Twix is taking some damage too now, but MK are still about 1.5k down on HP, I'd say.
Maybe even more. They look a bit.
Yeah,
they look really down compared to 6S. So 6S has been off to a great start here. They've gotten a lot of shots in.
Yeah, but Twix is getting shot now as well. Look at that. So it's only about 1k now, I'd say. MK are evening this up a little, but still a bit.
Yeah, I'm
I
surprised.
think the Leopard.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Leopard is really in a dangerous position. If it gets spotted, it should. It should take some really hard damage. And look, Twix is one shot already.
Twix is one shot now. He's the lowest HP right now. Yeah, MK are bringing this back, I'd say, with those good shots on Twix here. But the STB is also quite low, and so is their FV. So, Kurt Koala gets shot there for 500 damage. Kurt Koala is taking heavy damage. Look at this. And MK are now higher on HP, it seems. Or almost. Yeah, I think they're pretty much...
They're around equal, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, almost equal or possibly slightly higher.
What is interesting, they are still using their objects in this pick-a-boom kind of way, which, like, I would call it in a kind of a heavy kind of way, or heavium kind of way, that the object used to shine at, where it had the great turrets and the great penetration values. Yeah, but exactly. I'm not. What do you think about? Like, is it still a good choice to use the object in that way, or should it rather be used for more dynamic gameplay?
It's better now when you don't expose the turrets. It's not as good in the hull land for sure. Like right now, you can still use it to peek corners because the hull armor is still okay, but you cannot just try to go hull down and peek. Like you'll get shot so easy in the turret.
The Leopard, the Leopard has done an interesting move because it will shoot the IS-7s in the back.
Yeah,
I think that's his target.
As long as he doesn't get rushed now.
But I don't know who should rush the Leopard because the IS-7s are not really fast.
Yeah,
look, it can go away immediately. Yeah.
The SC might have shots on him though from the train there. We'll see.
But I really wonder where now the objects can relocate fastly. But other than that, like
look at this, MK are pushing in, and the I7s are pushing in from the other side. They're going to take out Twix here.
And Twix goes down,
and
the two mediums are stuck in a crossfire here as well.
Yeah, a lot of one shots and two shots here. Look at that, and both sides. And it's 2-1 right now, but 2-1. And it looks like MK have a big advantage here, but it's not. It's going down quite.
It's tight.
No, it's tight.
No. I think Success does look better now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah,
I think Success has a bit more hit point.
Down, but now it looks the same, or even better for Success.
Yeah, but the 205B is going to be taken out soon. Calls quest. So
nice relocating. Really nice relocating by the object of MK. I wonder what the STB is doing. What is the STB doing, man?
I don't know. If there's
he's about to get shot by the 205B though, probably.
Yeah.
But look at this.
Yeah, but it's 3-1.
Situation. Look at this. That 140. 1k HP.
Yeah, the 140 will probably go for and take the shots, and
this is the problem. The 140s don't have the heat pen right now, so they could still bounce some shots, but it doesn't look like.
But it shouldn't bounce. It's weird. I don't know.
He's bouncing a lot. Look at that.
Yeah, but why are they hitting CR? That makes no sense. Yeah.
What is the STB doing? What is the STB doing?
Oh
What
my
is the
god!
God,
STB
look at
doing,
that.
man?
No way!
Oh my
Aye,
God.
this
What?
is
We just
what
witnessed the
will I mean?
Kolovanovs here. We just witnessed the
Yeah,
Kolovanovs
Yeah,
in.
I think the STB had a bit of
I,
lag, I guess.
I
Yeah, it
think
looked
so
like
too.
it.
Yeah.
I cannot explain otherwise because a good play. This was really, I mean, not a good performance by the
No.
SB. Look how much damage the FB
Yeah,
did.
They made
insane
some
on
huge
the
mistakes there.
cannon guys, the 205B and the leopard. Look at their damage.
Yeah,
They did
they
a
had
solid
500
7.5k
HP more in
combined.
total,
8.5k.
and they had more tanks. Like they should have easily had that. Like what was
I
that?
think the STB must have had some serious lag issues.
Yeah, and the 140 make
Indeed.
a big mistake by not shooting any heat there.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Yeah.
a mystery for me. Why did they not fire heats?
I don't know. Like I think they didn't want to bounce off the tracks or something. I don't know. Still, there was a frontal engagement. Why would you not shoot heat? Like
Yeah, that
shooting
doesn't make
APCR
any
at the
sense to
front of
me
an
Mhm.
either.
FV, you will never pan the upper plate of an FV shooting APCR. Not right now with the OBJ. With heat, you should pan still.
Yeah, you will pen with heats.
Unless it's at a really bad angle, like in a face hug. But still, I mean,
Yeah, but
pretty
right
big
frontally
mistake
it
there.
works.
And it cost them the game, to be honest. Like at the start, they were down by nearly 2K. They brought it back even, and then they just threw it away at the end. Their focus fire was
Completely.
quite good too. Like during the rush, I was actually surprised how good MK's focus fire were. There were 2 tanks ahead, and I think they were 4-2 up. Then it was 4-4. Then they were 6-4 again, and then they just threw it away.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe sometimes it's the routine of playing a lot of clan wars. Maybe it's at these moments where you can notice which team has a lot of exercise doing that and is ready for these kind of situations, and what teams gets nervous, does the bad decisions, does some errors like shooting APCR into an FV. I don't know. Maybe it's that, or maybe they really just had some lag.
Yeah, I believe maybe 1 or 2 of them might have had line because other than that, the push was quite good. I'd say their focus there was.
But on the other hand, lag cannot be an excuse for not shooting heat.
Yeah, that's true. The shooting APCR, there's no excuse for that. But I think the STB, if he didn't have lag, that he could have took it home because he did.
Yeah, definitely. He had the time to put a sure shot into his underplate or his side when it was going around.
It was weird. Like anyway, let's see the second round. 6S has get rid of their FVs, even though it did great in the last game, and does a pure IS7 heavy setup. And some mediums, of course. But
it seems they're doing similar to what MK did before. They're going with the I7s through the city along the train, and MK is doing pretty much the same as before. They're doing pretty much the same as what 6S did before. They're all going desert, so kind of swap roles here. Like MK also using a leopard here on the trains. That's very interesting from both sides. They're as if they were doing another team had done the game before.
I think the leopard was a really valuable choice by 6S in the last game because I think now again, if the leopard went towards C, he could get some really, really nice shots
Look
into
at this.
the I7.
It seems MK are rushing these 2 I7s.
Yeah, they're rushing the I7s. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going really aggressive down here, but they're only going with 3 tanks, so it might be a mistake. Oh, the leopard is coming from behind.
And the leopard from behind.
Yeah, I think they're going to take.
Yeah, and the I7 goes down, and the other one. Oh, look, they're all here.
Yeah, but this 215B.
But they need to go. Yeah, they really need to go out of there because the position is not really good down in that.
Because 6S will be able to rush in. But look at this. Strid is going down too soon. Yeah, I think
it was a bad idea by 6S to rush in as well, because they could have just stood their hull down and tried to do a lot of shots into.
Yeah, I think MK has
and I think, well, not.
And it looks like MK will take this one.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's not yet done, what happened in the last game.
Yeah, of course.
The advantage is much higher here, but yeah, this is done.
Yeah, and they're all together as well, so yeah.
And that's I think where the FV can really shine when you rush and it just DPMs so much more than the I7. I think the I7 is AFK.
Oh, he quit playing? Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? What is going on today? Is it the server? Well, that is weird. That's really weird. But I think even with the IS7, this would have still gone to MK.
I'm pretty sure it would have. Yeah. I don't think it would have made much of a difference down there.
He should have done he must have done like 5.5k damage. An IS7 cannot do that in that amount of time. Good job by MK.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been pretty tight at the start.
This might be a tighter game than I thought, to be serious. I thought after the last few games that MK will really struggle against Success, but it's not really looking like that. The first game they should have won. The second game they did win.
Yeah, it seems MK has still a very good fighting chance here. I think this could go either way. I wouldn't predict either team winning this because yesterday Success did lose to Loka and they made a lot of mistakes as well. So even though they're on paper probably the better team, it could still go to MK here. I'm not sure how it's going to go though, because both teams have an equal chance here. I'd say right now because Malnovka very unpredictable map. Vineyard is also unpredictable. I'd say it's a bit about luck and positioning in these maps because. If the other team rotates and you just guess where they're rotating, you can easily counter. But we'll see what happens.
But it would be nice if MK did get also some points, because I think so far they're the only side left without a point or without winning a match. No.
Let me check the stats.
Well, I think at least I can't say for sure though, but I think that's the case.
I think Clan Turk as well, but they didn't show up to their game.
Yeah, they forfeited yesterday, so.
Yeah. Also, HSD have won a game, so yeah, they're the only one. You're right.
So, which is quite interesting. So it seems like there is quite like the teams are all on a really good level. No one is really get left behind. And I thought maybe MK might be that team, but so far they're really doing a good job.
Yep.
And very, very similar setups. Very similar setups. Only one difference, an IS-4 for an IS-7 with success, but that's kind of almost the same tank. Well, not really, but similar.
Yeah, very similar. Still sturdy armor, a bit slower. Gun is a bit better on the IS-4, to be honest, but it is slower. That's the main problem with it, I'd say. The armor is still decent, though.
And look they have almost the same positions. They have the three mediums are very careful in the A side of the map, and the heavies are going towards the windmill or take position towards the windmill. They are not rushing.
Both seem to be doing pretty similar strats here, I'd say. I gotta say, I've seen these before, and I've done them too.
Yeah, this match certainly doesn't look like it will be depending on the caps, because all have really good position to receive.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's trying to take cap B yet. That's what these strats usually depend on, when you gotta split on the whole map and you try to take B and get the enemy to rush B. But neither of the teams have tried to take B yet. That's interesting.
Yeah,
have there been any shots exchanged yet?
No, yeah, Jappy and Twix here are just peeking, just trying to get a shot off, but nobody's doing any damage right now, so that's interesting. Quite a stalemate here.
What do you think, Thomas? Shouldn't have one of the teams gotten two leopards to go to A?
I don't think so. I really don't like that strat on this one.
I'm kidding. I know that didn't work for us. Really not.
Yeah, I mean, we used practically the same match lineup as MK here, except we used STDs and we used one more I7 instead of an FV. And we used an E1 middle, I guess. So kind of different, but similar at the same time. Very similar positions from both teams here as well. Oh, and it seems MK are capping base A here, while Success are just a bit more passive with their mediums, waiting for a push from MK, or looking to counter move. I think Success are going to rush down on MK here with these meds, are they? No, they're just trying to get shots off, really, I guess. They're not rushing down, they're just trying to peek, find some shots. And Han is pushing down. Kanin.
And look, the 140s of MK are pulling back.
They're away. That's going to
that might be a bold move.
Get the cap.
Yeah, they can leave the cap open for Success now.
Yeah, and Success is kind of, they're cautious here. They don't want to cap because they don't want to get rushed again by these meds.
Yeah, because at the moment, if the 140s rushed into the heavies of Success together with the heavies of MK, they probably could have taken take out 2 or 3 heavies before the 140s of. But now Success of 140s are getting back, and we are back in the starting positions. And Success are capping A.
Take the cap here, yeah.
This is a weird game.
No, it's MK with the disadvantage of the cap here. And also, the first damage has been dealt on Twix the Great. He lost his 400.
Yeah, Jappy lost the same amount as well. Wait, look at this MK. It seems like one guy from MK is going to go back for the cap now. Are they just going to keep cap?
No, this is too funny, man. This is just if now the 140 of MK goes there, he
I bet
caps
you
A
he will.
again, and then the 6S guy comes. This is just too funny.
I remember that happened in a game between Raid and Legion before in a Blitz Brawl. Look, they're going for the cap. Remember,
Yeah.
just like one take B.
Oh yeah, that was on Copperfield, no?
Yeah, that was that tournament.
And we were really thinking we're smart. We thought, okay, we cap B, let's go away, and we just didn't consider that you might just recap it. This was incredibly stupid.
Yeah, and then we rushed you once. Like they're fucking capping again. Let's rush them. You know. I mean, I think they're going to realize this now. Someone's going to realize soon that they should actually rush the cap and take out 1 or 2 tanks there.
This is so great. This is just
Yeah, they're
so
going
funny.
aggressive on the cap now.
Yeah, but they're going to be too slow to rush them, I think. Or, yeah.
There's only 2
not.
tanks out there, and they're going in with 3.
Yeah, but
so
look
they
at
might
this.
be able to cause some damage.
Kivati's going back now as well, down to support. Yeah, so if 6S do rushing, they'll be going into a bit of a trap. I mean, they have more HP now by a tiny bit, but they'll be in the open.
Well, I'm not sure why no of the teams are getting their heavies into play. I mean, the heavies are just sitting there.
Yeah, the heavies are just there as placeholders, like for positions. That's so the other team can't rush.
A really weird game.
That they want to go in and just try to get some shots on heavies. But look at this. I consider this a mistake. Kaneen is not able to spot the 140s on the other side here. That's a big mistake.
Surprise.
He's not using optics or binos. If he was using optics events, he'd be able to spot them for sure. I've done it before. So that's a bit of a mistake from 6S.
Also, 6S is capping now again.
Oh,
Very interesting.
But
he is being taken.
But it's so. But look. But I think there's some movement. There's more movement on the heavy side. I think they're going to rush now.
Yeah, MK is rushing in now.
They are going rushing.
Yeah, MK going to rush.
The Optic 140s are also relocating now, so they will help in with the push.
Yeah, I think MK might have more tanks here faster, but
the focus fire is really not good. The focus fire is not great.
Not great right now at all. It's just like,
look at the
MK
FV.
are
It was
down on hit points. They have a
whoa.
one-shot object now as well, and an FV.
Yeah, 6S seems to be winning this here right now.
Ooh, this was not a good push by MK.
Yeah, they
it was really uncoordinated, and the focus fire was not on spot. They had to get rid of this 140 on the flank though, the one with 600 hit points. That would be really good for them because they're not out of this yet. We saw what happened the first game in Desert Sands.
I think they are out.
Yeah, it looks like it now. You only have a 140 left basically, and then this i7. But they're completely ignoring the i7 though, so you will be able to do some damage, but it won't be enough.
But it was weird how the FV that had around 1,000 hit points, that they ignored that FV and they went onto the IS4, which was almost full life. And I mean, it's always better to take out an FV than to take an IS4 because the FV has much higher DPM.
I don't know.
So that was a bit a weird decision. It was also funny. The 140 was already there. We're already starting the push, while the other 2 were still driving towards that position. So I mean, we know this. What happens when the pushes are? I mean, that's what happened to us in the last game. When the pushes are not coordinated, they're really easy to counter.
Yep.
I'm just looking at the stats. The championship fired 0 shots all battle, and did 0 damage, and they still managed to win quite easily. I would say, at least.
Yeah, 6 is way better there individually and focus fire. Like they got rushed by 7 tanks, and they managed to take him out with 6. I don't know why championship didn't go up there. Maybe he had lag or something, but he was not there.
Well, he was lagging the second game on Desert Sands, most likely at least, because he didn't punch in his i7.
Yeah, he probably had another disconnect, but he did at least cap the base. Oh no, I don't think he even capped the base. I'm sorry. Did he?
No, he was the guy who capped.
He did cap. Sorry, at the end, the very last one, but he did not go up to help at all.
No, he just stood there then. He relocated and then just stood still for the rest of the game. So I think they played with 6 players again.
Yeah. I think it looks like he has some serious connection problems, and now they changed him.
Yeah, they might
for another player.
Good.
Yeah, Damarsic is going in instead of a championship now. As we mentioned, it seems like the championship has quite heavy lags.
Do you know, Thomas? I think Kazna, they used to be a clan that was mostly consisted mostly out of players from the Balkans area.
Yeah, a
Is
lot of
6S
Croatians
still like that,
that.
or yeah, I know Croatians and I don't know.
Sorry, what did you say there, Schnitzel?
Oh, Blano, yes, you did.
Yeah.
That was a question from our great genius in the background, Mr. Blano himself. Anyway, yeah. Do you know, are they still like that, or did they open up their
I
player
think they
base?
were mostly Croatian, but they had some English speakers and other from people from other nationalities. And I would say there's a lot of guys from the Balkans there, but it's even more mixed. I'd say, So I'd say a
But
lot of the original mix there.
that's true actually, because Juicy Tendersteak, who changed to our clan from the former Kazna, he is not like he is from Austria. And
Yeah, then as well the championship. I know him. He's Dutch, and Kurkwala is British, so they're an international clan now, more or
Yeah,
less.
they're
I would say.
no longer mostly from the Balkans or Croatia. Look at this. It seems they're going similar positions again. Is Trick's going to cap here? That would be interesting if he does. Yeah, I think he's going to cap. Finally, someone is making a ballsy move on the cap here. That's good.
Last game was just way too passive until the last 2 minutes or so when the push came from.
And it seems like 6S are also going to take control of C because MK are really passive here for some reason. But MK might be getting their eyes on A. No, not really. The MK are not even in position to take A, so that's very strange. MK are way too passive here, in my opinion. They're giving them away the positions.
Yeah, if the 12-5B relocates into C now in caps, they will have a huge advantage on points, and MK will be forced
that's
to
true.
do a
They're
move.
not even guarding C. There's no one to decap C. But Twix
Twix is
is
taking
taking some damage.
Yeah, so is
Yeah, but
Yappy.
it's not that bad for him though. The MK guys are taking even more, and he did manage to cap, so that's very good from him. Let's see what happens here though. I'm expecting some sort of rotation from MK because they can't really just stay here that passive all game. I don't think it'll work.
Look at this IS7. He's taking so many shots. This
Yappy's
Jappy
taking
1,
some
2, 3,
damage.
4.
Twix is taking some damage too. Strange. MK are all hanging around in the middle here, not really doing much.
They're really passive, just like the last
Look
game.
at this. They're pushing now. Yappy's going first with the
They're
lowest
going with a
HP.
really uncoordinated push here.
Yeah, look at that. That was such a waste. That was a really bad move.
And on the medium side, there's also some movement. The mediums are also fighting it out.
Yeah, but there's only one guy who rushed in by himself against 3 tanks, and the rest are sniping behind him.
Peter. He was already there.
Well, he was there.
Okay. My bad.
But it's amazing how few hit points it cost the 6S OBJs to rush that guy, because there were two 140s shooting at him, them, and they just managed to take away around 1,000 hit points. So that was a very bad.
Yeah, but now another 140 is
counter.
coming up behind the T62A of 6S, and it's going to be taken out soon, the way it looks right now. Then,
but I think it's too late, no? Oh, let's see.
I don't think it's too late. It might be, but
I
think
it's too late. Okay, here they're gonna take. Sixes are gonna take this home again.
Yeah, they have a huge hit point advantage. They're on like 3.5k, or even 4k.
I think in these kind of situations where both teams are doing almost the same tactics, sometimes it's also about the individual skill, who is doing the shots, who's really hitting the skull. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot about trades. Desert Sands is very similar as well. The team who gets the advantage HP at the start is then in control. Even if the other team has more cap. If you're leading by 2k HP and you've got better positions, the other team can have cap, they can have more tanks, whatever they want. But as long as you've got the hit points and the positions, you can do whatever you want in that game.
Am I right to say that both these two maps are tactically, they're not the most interesting ones? It's more like really this trading thing, and like there are some pretty standard tactics.
Yeah, they're like the tactics don't vary that much, but it's whoever puts a better spin on their version of tactics, I'd say. Who controls the better spots, who has better focus fire sometimes, but also who trades better, I'd say. The better positions, the better people who are generally more skilled at peeking and shooting and getting better shots off and spotting. They have to also know their view range and all that. Like for spotting, for example, I really do not understand why there's always a leopard at the train and he's never spotted. I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to give stuff away, but you can spot that leopard if there's one that can't be on the tree, especially in E50M like Loka had. He just wasn't getting spotted by success when it was yesterday night. I was looking up that as well. Like, these teams are really not. They're not. I don't think a lot of teams are actually showing. I don't think a lot of them are doing what they could be doing to maximize their view range, for example, and maximize their trading opportunities. Because it just seems to be everyone just goes in and it's a boring brawl, basically, as always.
Might be, but now a much more interesting map is, I think, in my opinion at least, is the next. It's Vineyards. Much more open map, and one map where you can really use the whole map and you can do shots over the whole map. So you have to be much more careful and much more like aware of where your team is, where the enemy team is, and you have much more, in my opinion, much more possibilities to isolate parts of the enemy and to do kind of hidden rushes at a certain part of the map. So for me, I'm looking forward to that map much more than to the ones before.
I'd say that this map also depends a lot on your tactics and your positions. I mean, you could easily win by cap, because if you get the caps, you can easily go into hold down positions, and if they try to rush you or anything like that, they will get screwed over, simply as that.
Yeah, the caps.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, the caps are really hard to get on this thing. All three of them, really hard to cap. If you can cap them, you will get a huge advantage, I think. So it's like,
indeed,
like if you can get good positions, for example, if MK goes city here, they manage to cap C and they prevent the enemy from capping B or A for a long time. If they can only let the enemy cap one and they get C before the enemy cap, it's very hard to big them out. But on the other hand, then like if the enemy gets A and B, for example, it'll be very hard for the guys in the city. They'll have to push out, which will be very hard, So it's also about who's faster to get the caps, who can position better, and all that stuff.
No, well, I think this Scapari guy, the 215B, is mainly in that position if they try to cap B, so he could reset from there. It's a good
look at this. It seems MK are doing just that. They're capping C, but it is getting decapped here. That's their problem. Well,
and now they're capping C, and they have no one to reset A, so...
Yeah, that's the problem. They've got nobody to reset A, and they're not capping C here successfully. Yeah, big problem for MK right now. Like what we did before, I think if you look at our stream, is we actually used a tank, like an E100, to block a 140 in the cap so nobody can shoot him, because it's the only way to actually cap C without getting shot if the enemy's in a position to shoot you. But yeah,
and it's funny. I think it's yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, no, what were you saying?
It's something that we've seen a lot in the last few days, that the team on the northern spawn went to the city, and the team from the southern spawn went to the ruin side, and they capped A, and the city guys are at least try to cap C, and they have this IS-7 who is in the front spotting up the red team. But it's funny. It's like it's really a tactic you see a lot, and it seems to spread out. But I'm not a big fan of this, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this city part, because as you said, it's really hard to cap C. And for the other team, if your whole team is in the city, capping A is really easy. So you have some kind of an advantage. But I think, Thomas, you said once that it's easier to do moves, like to do rushes from the city. Oh, we have some how do you say?
Yeah, some issues from someone.
Yeah, there's someone in the channel who shouldn't be. And I've taken care of it.
Alright, thank you for that, Thomas.
Yeah. And okay, so yeah, like you were saying, it is usually easier to rotate from the city, but because rushing the city, you need to do it from more flanks, and you can get split up and focus down. But MK have not done a great job at pushing around from the city.
Yeah,
that's really punished them for it.
Definitely. I would say that this is yet another pretty uncoordinated push from MK. They had 2 or 3 guys just rushing right away, and then almost 3.
Yeah, I really don't know what they're doing last 3 games. Like you said, it's so uncoordinated. Like compared to Desert Sands, and Desert Sands they had a very good fighting chance.
Yeah.
Here, I don't see much of a chance right now.
Yeah, they had good focus and fire on Desert Sands and all that, but I don't see any focus and fire here, and I don't see any coordinated pushes. They all come in like 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, and it doesn't work that way. As you can see, there's tanks with 600, 500, 1,000, 1,000, so their focus and fire has not been on point.
But not only this, I think they also already before the push they took so much damage in the city, and when you take so much damage before there's any like pushing action, you just have such a massive disadvantage. And I
the
think that's
trades are
for
really not
me,
their
in my
favor.
personal opinion, that's one of the problems about the city. For me, it's really hard to do some good trading out of the city because you don't have hold down positions. Just you can kind of side scrape, but then you never know where the shots are gonna get from. So, in my opinion, the city does have some pretty big disadvantages.
In
What
my
do you
opinion,
think, Thomas?
guys, can I just say
Ah,
something? We Thomas, you know there's this tournament going on. Even though the Pro League is going on, which Wargaming haven't recognised, and we would very much like you for the second round, Thomas.
Yeah, and I'll be there in about 5 to 10 minutes when I'm done.
Right. Oh yes, 4-1. Oh well. See you guys.
Bye,
see
Blast
you,
Team.
Blast Team.
Thanks for your
Big
input, Blastine.
It's
enemy.
alright, lads. Any day, any day.
Oh yeah, as you can tell, we had a little visitor here. I know you're already familiar with his voice, as he's been a commentator before. So
Yeah, he's one of the
There you
most
go.
popular
Blasty for
commentators.
you.
Everyone loves Blasty here.
I'm sure everybody is happy that he left again. No,
Yeah.
I mean sad that he left again.
Yeah, definitely. What you said.
So anyway, it's looking really good for success. And MK, after a really promising start, they are now losing. We have again some little sound problems, but I think it should be done now. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, so there's the 6th game and the first match point for success. Again on Vineyards, the other side. Let's see if again the northern guys are going to go to the city. If Success is going to copy this tactic by MK, or what happens.
I'm not sure. I'm just logging back in.
You did.
Okay, now we're ready.
Okay.
I personally don't think that Success are going to have a great array on all the caps, because there's easily positions where you can reset every cap on this map, which is always good.
Yeah, if they have 1 or 2 tanks camping at the back, they can reset A, for at least a while anyways. Then they can just try cap C with some tanks.
Yeah. They have a clear view of B as well, and if they
Yeah, I
get
think
one
what they're going to
I7
do
or
here,
so
though,
in
is
the
go
city,
corner
they can
here
still
and
keep
go
resetting
towards
B.
cap A.
Yeah, they
Continue.
are not doing this city rush, not at all.
Yeah. I think
Interesting.
it's a smart thing to do because I think MK could be expecting that, so now they're going to do something else.
And MK is really aggressive in these ruins, and they're
I think
they're going
Success
to
could actually pay for this if they're not ready for that rush.
But I don't know if MK is expecting it. I think they also might pay for it when they rush in unprepared into a lot of enemy tanks or they're hull down.
They actually look like they're going to rush right in, the I7s. They're going really aggressive. The Success are falling back. As you can
Yeah,
see,
Success are kind of getting ready for this. I think Success are in position to defend.
So
Yeah,
they're not rushing.
The
The IS-7 has gotten in. They're getting around them out
look,
there. But
and look how much the IS-7 is bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah, IS-7's been very effective here. Yeah, I mean,
but they take one out.
They have a lot of low HP tanks.
Yeah,
here.
if they can focus them out, they should.
But look at those.
They are.
MK take first 2 tanks. Yeah, there's still one shot from MK
now much better rush than the last time.
Yeah, and they're actually focusing fire a lot better this time as well.
I think Cam C's and Kurt Qualler should be going in here to try to get better damage in and share some HP, but they're really not doing it right now. Look at this MK.
They're now rushing in, but it's a bit too late.
Yeah, but they have a lot of one-shots here. They have 2
they still have opportunity to win this, definitely.
I think Success can still take this quite.
Yeah,
but look at this, they're missing so many shots.
But they're failing to kill the one-shot somehow. This Kapari guy
this is was
from Success really did lack there. Yeah, and MK
but this should definitely go to MK, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But look how many bounces. That's really weird. I've rarely seen so many bounces in a brawl.
Well, the STB bounced 2 or 3 shots as well, so.
Look at this. Okay.
Yeah.
I really thought this rush would go horribly wrong by MK because I felt like Success was prepared to take it.
I expected them to be ready for it, but they weren't.
But they weren't at all because it took this first IS-7. It took MK pretty long to take him out, but there were just no shots coming from Success to exploit this time where they had the time to shoot the MK guys. So it's not done yet.
Yeah, another
2-4.
game at least or two. And I think I'm going to have to shoot now, guys. So I'm very sorry about that. But I'll have to go, otherwise my teammates will kill me. So yeah, thank you all very much. And I'll see you
No
later.
worries. Good luck, Thomas.
No worries, Thomas. Have fun. Good luck. All the best.
See you later.
See you.
See you. Is this Blitz Brawl today, or what is happening? Do you know that?
Yeah, it's the Blitz Brawl. It's indeed the Blitz Brawl. Which is, I think it's pretty dumb to put the Blitz Brawl on this time, as it's exactly the same time as we were playing this in the Pro League.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Legion are not playing today, so it's fine for them. I think we are not participating, which is a bit of a shame, but anyway.
Of course, it's always a shame to miss out on some perhaps free goals if you do well.
Yeah, let's say free.
Yeah, free. A bit of effort, but not that much. Well, I feel like this got a whole lot more exciting now that MK won this game. I was surprised that they managed to win it. 6 sets.
I was really surprised.
Yeah, me as well. Because I felt like the first I-7 was just rushing in and he was going to die within 10 seconds or so. Because he came alone. The other tank was at least 5, 6, 7 seconds after him, after he had gotten in. So that kind of surprises me that he didn't die.
I was surprised at the amount of bouncing that happened in that game. I mean, there was like so many shots that did not do damage. What do you think? Is this because of this medium nerfs and both teams had 5 mediums, so they just could not get their shots in, or was it lag, or what was happening?
No, I feel like it's the IS-7s. I feel like their armor is still a tad too overpowered now that mediums has got a penetration nerf. They will really struggle penning IS-7s. Even in good angles, they will bounce quite often. I think they should have nerfed the IS-7 as well. This is just from personal opinion, of course. Judging by these games as well, as the IS-7 does bounce a whole lot of shots from the mediums.
Absolutely, indeed. And this is, I mean, one of the main thing for it, like, because I think what Wargaming tried to do was make the mediums flank more. But if you are flanking, even if you're standing at the side of an IS-7 or even sometimes at the back, you are still going to bounce shots. I mean, the turret of an IS-7 from the side with a medium is still going to bounce a lot of shots, especially if you shoot from a certain distance. So I think the IS-7 now with the medium nerf is a really, really strong tank, and I'm not surprised that we see them so much in these clan war games.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all either. The IS-7 is now very, very strong compared to the medium. It has this armor that is, I would almost use the word ridiculous for it. It's better than the mouse armor in some aspects, I would say. It's so trollish.
Especially now with the mouse armor nerf.
Yeah, that's just, I don't get it at all.
No, I think this will going. I think it's a bug. I'm pretty sure it's a bug.
Hopefully, because now I can pen the turret cheeks much easier when I play my object one further than I could before my pen nerf. So something is definitely wrong.
You don't even have to aim for the cheeks. You can pen the turret mantle, the gun mantlet.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not playing the mouse until they correct it. And I was really looking forward. Yeah. I was really looking forward to playing the mouse because it's with the medium nerf. I thought this is going to be a great tank. Anyway, we have Yamato.
Yeah, pretty exciting map. They have 2 caps in the city. I know on Encounter it's very popular to go around, but in Clan Wars they usually just go city now to get a hold of the caps to prevent the enemy team from capping. As we can see, the Grill is getting in a position to reset A and farm some damage from them, and so is the 183 on 6S side. They both have tanks to reset A. Go ahead.
And I think MK is again very, very defensive. Look, they let them cap C. They let them cap C almost like without any, without trying to decap it at all.
Yeah,
and they themselves
they could have gone
not,
for the other 2 caps. It surprises me because when they realize that there's at least, I think both of the 2 men were capping. And, this Grill is
but look now.
Look at him.
I think the rush might come now from MK, but the 6S are all there, so nothing to isolate. They're
This is
all
yet
there to
again a
defend.
very uncoordinated rush. You have the two IS-7s on the left side coming from behind, but they will be at least 10-15 seconds later than the Object 140s. They have them in a crossfire, though, in a really good position between B and A. As you can see, there's 3 tanks stuck there, so if the IS-7s can successfully push in...
I think this is not...
getting low. It's getting really low.
But the IS-7 dies as well. Oh, but look,
they got 2 STBs out.
Yeah.
If they can manage to take this 140 out, they will have a great advantage, as they will get rid of the mediums. Because it's very important to get rid of mediums, no matter what map it is. IS-7 has been taken out now, and it looks
and
like
I think the objective... Oh, so this looks really good. This looks really good for MK.
Yeah, they're in a great situation
FV now.
here. Oh,
but again,
the
look...
IS-7 splashed on the grill, which just gives MK an even better advantage, so the grill can put in a shot into him. Oh, well, maybe not.
But it goes down, but still I think... Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Where is the FV of the...
I have no idea, but this I-7 just needs to put an HV at him, and so has he done.
And he did so.
Yeah.
So I think even if the FV take... And he doesn't take out... Oh, what a high roll on the FV guy, and it's 4-3.
Yeah, quite surprisingly, I'd say.
It looked really bad. To be honest, this rush by MK, I thought this is going to be 5 versus 7. Like they rushed with 5 into the whole team of 6S, and the 2 IS-7s were just too late. But somehow the 6S did not get their fire onto these rushing MK guys.
Yeah, what the grill was doing was a mystery for me. In the start of the game, the grill just rushed right in towards A, all alone, with no one near him to support him. And he got hit by the Death Star for over 1,000 hit points before he could get into cover. I don't understand that move at all, but it apparently worked somehow. He was down to 500 hit points without doing any damage, but hey, we see it worked.
Yeah. But he did do 2,300 damage, so somehow it worked out. I think after he took this major damage, I think he played very carefully.
Yeah, I know, he was very sneaky, but it was still a bold move just to rush in front of a Death Star and all these other tanks, I would say, because if the Death Star had shot Hash and some other guy would have hit him as well, he could have been dead right away.
And look at this, 6S is almost getting rid of all the mediums. I think they just kept 140 to spot, and they are now on the almost complete heavy and TD setup.
Yeah, it looks like Canine, the I-7, is going to rush in Cap A as soon as he can, and he will be covered by the 2-on-5B and the 183 in the back. So
yeah, and generally 6S is... Yeah, they're taking some really aggressive positions, whereas MK is again extremely passive.
Yeah, you don't really see teams that play this passively. It's very unique, I would say.
And look, and what is really weird, look where the 2 mediums of MK are. They are in the town, where I think really is not the place for mediums.
Yeah, it's more of a heavy I-7 position, I would say.
And look, one of them...
Yeah, they got hit by the Death Star.
That was the Death Star. And look, they could easily exploit the C flank, which is obviously not covered at all by 6S, because they don't have the mediums to do so.
It looks like they're going for C now, the Object 140, but this is way too late. I think they should have tried to go C right away. When he saw that the 6S only took 1 medium, they could have easily just gone there and protected him. Because now they will still be over 100 points behind.
And not only could they have capped C, they could have also tried to do some shots from this hilly area into the or even do a rush from behind, so do a pincer movement from both sides. But
yeah, I think when the IS-7 caps A, depending on where he stands, he can be a bit exposed and sniped from the med side. So can this IS-4 and the 2-on-5B, who's near the B cap. They could take great advantage of that at the start of a game when they're outnumbering them in the amount of mediums.
I think that's the thing, when you almost completely get rid of the mediums, your playstyle is really undynamic. And but MK is not really exploiting this. They are not successing in...
Yeah, they lost a lot of hit points as well compared to 6S, I would say.
Yeah. But look, now the mediums are pushing towards C. I think now they will try to do this flank, this pincer movement. I really can imagine. Maybe they took too many hit points.
Yeah, they took
too many. They lost too many hit points. That's what I would say.
But 6S has also lost a fair bit if you look. Kurt Koala has lost over half his hit points. I7 has taken 1 shot. IS4 2 shots. So you see, Insane is also getting really hit now.
Yeah. I think they might try to take out the FVs, which would be a great move because it's always good to take out FVs and the hit point, the DPM they have.
Yeah.
And look now, the Kurt Koala is also in a really bad position. That's what I said. They are now on both sides, but I feel like the heavies are not really supporting their mediums. Look, the
I feel
mediums
like they
would be
might as
there.
well just rush the mediums and take them out.
Yeah. Look at this. I mean, the heavies, they should look. They have bags. If they went into the like the FVs, they could just take them out easily. But
it
they
surprises
are.
me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now, but it's trade tank for a tank.
Still 2-1 to MK in tanks here, if we look. But then again, tanks that are going really low now. The Grill and the IS7 next to them, Raging Storm, has both lost a fair amount of hit points as well. If they rushed the 2 mediums on the side, they could have taken them out pretty easily, I would say. If they just grouped up.
Oh, look, and I think now the cap points might start to play a role.
Sure looks
and
like
success is success is really in front on them. So I think MK will have to make a move, and now they are
rushing.
I think. No,
they have a tank
they are
with
rushing.
1 hit point left is relocating. The T66.
Wow.
Yeah, this I7 is taking heavy hits now. If they take him out, there we go. Kurt Koala is done.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah, the point advantage is still very big. They should just try to kill 1 tank and then be careful. But MK are
but
still.
It is 4-4. It is 4-4. I feel like Success is also playing very, very passively.
Yeah, they've been playing passively all evening, I would say.
Did you see that? The Death Star just missed a shot. This sucks really. I mean, this can be so decisive if you have a Death Star, and now they kept trying.
Yeah, I'm not sure really.
I think now look the cap point
on C-Squares, but
they need to take out 1 take. It's only 25. It's 20 cap points. Oh no, that's it. It's done.
It was a really close game though, I have to say, but I still think 6S would have won this because the 2 empty guys were both 1 shots. The Grill and the 140. One of them had a 1 hit point, and the other one had around 3 hit points. 300, I mean.
But I feel it's a bit of a shame. I think MK did do some good moves, but they did not really follow up on these good moves, because when they sent the mediums to flank the heavies, who could have pincered these FVs and 1 IS7 that were the heavies, they didn't push on, they just stayed there, so they had no shots into the backs of these heavies. So
they got no support from the heavies indeed. It just felt like they left them there. They didn't really do anything to help the mediums because they could have swooped out the FVs much earlier.
And I think they were afraid of taking the shots from the 6S heavies and of course the Death Star, but sometimes you have to take a shot and then go into cover and take out tanks.
Because before the Death Star can put in another shot, you can put in 2, 3, depending on what tank you're in.
True thing. So anyway, we have a winner, which in the end there were quite some interesting games. I thought after it was 4-1 that this is going to be a clear one, but MK came back. They did win 2 more games, and even the last one I think was close. I think we did see quite a few close games, which was really entertaining, I have to say.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. If you look on, for example, the first game on Desert Sands, it could have been a win for MK. They were extremely unlucky there as well. They mentioned that they had lags because this STB was just not, I don't know what he was doing, but as they said, he was lagging. He was just strolling around. He could have easily took out the 1-shot 215B, but, well, you see, it all depends on luck as well. Like, if he didn't have lags, I think they would have won that one. So it's all a bit luck dependent as well, but I still feel like both teams performed really well, and it was quite entertaining games to watch. Okay. So guys, this will now be a 10 minutes break. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the commentary and the stream.
Okay, let's start. Okay, guys, we are back for the second round of today's Pro League games. It's Club Turk versus HSDC, and we have the situation that it seems like Clan Turk are not going to join this game. This is the second time in a row they are not coming. They had to play with us yesterday. They did not appear, and yeah, it seems like they're not going to come because it's already too late, and yeah, they are not going to come. So I have to say, this is really unfair towards both the organizers and also the other clan, HSDE, who all came here to play against another team who also doing this because they like Clan Wars. So this is really bad sports from Clan Turk. And we have the rules here on the Blitz Pro League that Clan Turk, because they did not appear for 2 games, they are going to be disqualified for the rest of the league. So good job, Clan Turk. And also we have, one second, we have the leaders of Clan Turk. Do you know, Peter, who the leaders are?
The clan leader is Cosgunner _2014, and the deputy leaders are Deep _Impact _, and then TQSUN, and then Byram88. And we are afraid to inform you that they are banned from all future events hosted by us, Raid, us Legion, or Raid. So they will not be able to participate in any future events. Just to say that this does not affect any casual members of the clan, as it's obviously not their fault that their clan leader and deputy leaders does not give a single, excuse my language, but shit about this event apparently that we have organized. And, you know, we have done a lot of effort and work into this, and so has the other clans participating. And it's very bad sport by them, just to say. So they will not be able to participate in any future events hosted by us.
Yeah, so this is to say, even if they change a clan, so not only within Clan Turk, even if they change to another clan, they are banned from any further tournament. Because it's really, I mean, come on, it's how unfair and bad you have to be. They did the qualifier, so there were some other clans who were really happy to participate. They closely came in and they qualified for these games. And now, after losing the first game, it was quite a ridiculous lose. They lost, I think, 5-0. So I can understand that they are a bit frustrated, but come on. This is no reason to just give up the whole thing. So really bad sports. And I'm really disappointed. Yeah. So no games today, no more games. We had an interesting game in the first round, and now a really disappointing no show in the second game.
Yeah, I have to say that I'm sad that it ended this way because I was looking forward for this game as well. It would be very interesting. I think there were 2 well-matched sides, and it could have been entertaining, just like the game earlier tonight, 6S against MK. But, well, yeah,
and what has to
will not be tolerated. So,
and one big thanks to HSTA who were there, who were even more than 7 people were here, and they were ready. And I think even if Clan Turk would have appeared, I think judging by the way they have played so far, HSD, they would have won this anyway. So anyway, too bad. This is going to be a short round for us. Do you want to say anything else, Peter Tirdumizimus?
Well, not really, but I just want to thank everyone who's watched the streams, and also I want to thank the people who has participated in funding the stream, and also I want to thank Rib for hosting the stream that we're on right now. It's very helpful for everyone who's done this, and I feel like we've put in a great impact on the top clans of the European server, as Wargaming hasn't hosted a similar event in quite a while since the Twister Cup, which is almost several months ago. So just a big thanks to everyone who watched the stream, every clan who's participated, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
Absolutely great effort put in by all kinds of ways, even like from commentators like us, the most important guys, of course, to the guys streaming it, to doing the websites, to the sponsor, and the guys watching the streams, which are also really important because without them we wouldn't do this. all people, really nice guys, and all disappointed by this no-show of Grand Turk. So, no, I think we don't need to say any more about them. Really, really shitty performance, guys.
Yeah, I guess that's it for us. Yeah, yet again, thanks for watching this. My name is Sertamissimus, also known as Peter, and this is my goodbye. See you on the next stream or another time during the event.
Yeah, see also from Mr. Super Schnitzel König, aka Sausage, from Raid. And have fun, play some nice random games, and we see you again in the next streams. Cheers, guys.